Welcome back, everyone, to a very important stream today. Now, we have the election day today, hence why we're seeing some very sharp volatility. Bitcoin was a few hours ago, you could say, was at 67K. Now we shot all the way back up to 70K. This is to be expected during the election times. The reason this is happening is because the polls are saying that Trump is going to win. So then, therefore, the market gets bullish because Trump is pro Bitcoin and pro crypto. So, let's hope he wins. My guess is that the election will most likely get delayed. Maybe for another couple of days. We'll probably pump up. And then, because the election will get delayed, we'll probably dump back down. We'll get good buying opportunities. And then, sometime within the next week, we will get the election rewards. And if Trump wins, we will go parabolic. It will be short-lived, obviously, because Trump doesn't come into office till next year anyways. But it's the thoughts of him winning is very bullish for the crypto space. If Camilla wins, then, it's very likely that we'll dump a good amount because obviously we don't know. She don't really have a stance on crypto. She doesn't really talk about crypto. So it's hard to predict how, she's going to move. But, she's with a deep state. So it's very likely that there will be anti-crypto. Very likely. So let's see how it plays out. No one can predict the future. All we can do is just DCA, at the right times, the projects that have the best prices. That is the best thing to do currently. Now, it doesn't matter for altcoins which way Bitcoin goes, because if you look at now, Bitcoin dominance is basically at all-time highs. So it doesn't matter if Bitcoin goes up or down because dominance is going to most likely stay above 60%. So our altcoins ain't going anywhere until we have a sufficient amount of rate cuts. Now we have Fed meeting tomorrow, so we could see some more volatility tomorrow. My guess is tomorrow we will get a 25 basis point rate cut. It's not going to be the best, but ideally 25 base, any rate cut is good for the markets because it leads us towards either looser monetary policies. Let's just go. Jobin, good to see you, brother. Mugen, good to see you. T13, good to see you. How do I feel about AI take on Base? I think that's very bullish. I think that sets up AI take to potentially get listed on Coinbase as well. So I think that's a very good move. Tristan, good to see you. Matt, good to see you. Fizz, good to see you. Beam, Salflex, my friend, how you doing? I'm thinking rushing my town hall 15. Back to the Clash of Clans talk, Salflex. Jamie, my friend, how you doing? It's good to see you. Sony, good to see you as well. Sammy, Britt, Matt, good to see you as well, my friend. Richard, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for the update. Appreciate it. No worries, Rich. Minato, how you doing, brother? My hair's all over the place, bro. My hair's all over the place. And I'm not really, to be honest with you, I don't really care about my hair, bro. I've been at home all day. Whichever my hair is in the morning, I just keep it like that, bro. I don't really care too much. Smooth, how you doing, bro? Black, good to see you as well. Was, Steve, good to see both of you. Yeah, so the most important thing at the moment is going to be the elections. I don't know which way it's going to swing. The polls are saying Trump is going to win, hence why we're having a good reaction today. But it's hard to say. My guess is because some of the states did say it might take a week to count all the votes. So the likely chances of this being delayed, is very high, in my opinion. If it gets delayed, I think the market would tank in the short term because of the uncertainty. A lot of people think if it's delayed, then there's a very likely chance they could manipulate the data. They could manipulate the votes. And for that reason, people will start getting scared. Fucking hell, I'm still ill. Good to see you. Jay Sheldon, good to see you, my friend. Very good to see you. Stan, good to see you as well, buddy. It doesn't matter if Camilla wins for me. The shit can't go any lower anyways. Well, you can go lower. Bitcoins are all-time highs. Well, you can't think your altcoins can't go lower. But then if you look at Bitcoin, it's basically at all-time highs. If it goes lower, then our alts are going to get wrecked even more. We'll probably start seeing August crashes again. But let's just hope it never comes back. That's good. Your hair is as wild as the election day. Brian, how you doing, brother? What's up, G? Rocket or red countdown liftoff? I think it will be delayed, Peter. I think it will be delayed. I highly doubt they'll do it today. I think it will be a lot of hype built up, and then it will get delayed. We'll dump back down, maybe somewhere in the 60s, mid to low 60s, and then whichever wins, then is gonna be bullish. But then we got rate cuts tomorrow as well, so that's something to look forward to. Oh, your portfolios. Merkel, my friend. Good to see you. Omar wa alaikum salam, brother. How you doing? I screwed my back today. Further squatting. I can hardly move. Oh, but that happened to me once as well, but I done it on the deadlifts. I injured my back on the deadlifts and I couldn't squat properly for like a whole year. But I haven't had a trim in like a month. I have not had the trim in a month. I don't know if you can tell or not. My hair's growing out. Any thoughts on nuclear? I think nuclear is pretty good. I think it's pretty good, my friend. Lower back on the deadlifts, yeah, bro. Considering the base AI is fundamentally better coin than Tau, do you think it will include? I think it will get tier 1 listings. Yes, I think you guys have to consider like the fact that there's a lot of big money behind Pepe coin and base AI, and the amount of money those guys have. I mean, apparently one of the guys behind Pepe coin got Bitcoin at like 4 cents. So if you're getting Bitcoin at 4 cents, you can only imagine how much funding you truly have. So yeah, I can see them getting on tier 1 listings at some point. The market has to turn bullish first before any of that stuff happens. I think any project that's doing listing currently or in this market condition is just wasting the exchange listing hype. Exchange listings do tend to do well on good projects. That's the thing. A lot of the times, there's some projects where they get the tier 1 listings because they're a shit project. No one really cares. It just goes unnoticed. But if you're a good project and you're getting tier 1 listings, people will be more than happy to buy. G-Man, wa alaikum salam. I guess elections wouldn't matter as much as we think. Trump can be beneficial, but cycle will still go. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter who wins the election. The cycle will still go on because what makes crypto pump is the money printing, and whichever comes in office is still going to print money. I highly doubt any of these guys are going to come, into the markets or into the presidency and want to face a recession straight away. So they'll most likely delay it and they'll print because the reason we want Trump in office because Trump is an advocate of looser monetary policies. He likes low interest rates. He likes the economy thriving. That's why we want Trump to come in office, and obviously he's pro crypto. Yeah, that's what I personally want Trump. He's always been an advocate of, a strong economy, and you can't have a strong and economy with high interest rates. But then the times have changed now. You have to think inflation's coming back up. Unemployment's not looking the best. But that's only because we have incompetent people in the government. If they have competent people, they just spend this stupid government's money on stupid stuff. That's why there's not enough in employment because there's not enough. All the money is going into other countries. So when you have the right person in office, a lot of this stuff could be avoided in the short term. In the grand scheme of things, the fiat system is made to collapse. It will collapse maybe within a year and a half, whatever time frame it is. My guess is within the next year we will go through a recession. But the thing is, we want it delayed, and if Trump comes in office, he will delay it because he's not going to come in and one of it. All of these guys got egos. Do you really think Trump, he has a massive ego? You think he wants to come in and go through a recession, straight away? I highly doubt that. They will do anything to avoid it, whether it's printing more money or whatever the case is. It's either they default on the debt or, they just continue to print. Eventually, printing won't help it. Eventually, it's getting there though. If they start printing more, eventually printing will become useless, and the only way out of it is through a recession, even a depression, whichever comes. I don't know. Are you on Twitter? I am on Twitter. The link is in the description, bro. I see 1.3 billion on track. Can team dump? That's the mining, the 1.3 billion. So I hate that I have to explain this every single time, but there's new people watching my stream. But if you look down here, buddy, you can see 65% is for the mining reserves. So this project OORT is specifically targeted for miners, and they are getting adopted by miners. It's not like they're not getting adopted. Their nodes across the world has gone up significantly. When I gave a buy alert on this a few months ago, they had like 30,000 nodes. Now they've got close to 50K. So they are getting within a couple of months, they managed to get loads of nodes, and these are the nodes that you and I could buy. So this is they're not even that expensive. They're like a few $100, maybe 200-300, I think. You can buy a miner yourself as well. So these guys, I think this had like 1,000. Now is at 23K. So it's had a massive difference. So people are adopting the mining system. And then and the team can't dump because I don't know if you guys follow them or not. So out of this 40, hold on, where's it gone? Out of this 65%, that's for the mining reserves. 40 million of this, so about 45% of this has been locked up for 5 years. So you have to think, right? You have to think we're not going to see a majority of this supply for another 5 years. It's been locked up. You can go see on the where is it? Let's go on the mainnet, but I'll show you guys. Oh shit. You come over here, go to the mainnet, because then you obviously everything's on the mainnet. So you go on the OORT mainnet, you go to the top wallet, so you go on the blockchain, you go on top accounts, and then you go over here. So the token line, the token for miners. So this token now has been locked up for 5 years. So it's not going to come into circulation for 5 years. So that's a big chunk of the supply already gone. A lot of people are unaware of this, but 40% of the supply is locked up for 5 years. You're not going to see that. The team has also extended the vesting from 4 years into 6 years. So now the team is going to get their tokens slowly. So they were going to get it in 4 years' time, sometime in like 2027, 28. Now they're going to get all their tokens by 2030. So it's not going to affect us that much because we're holding for 1 year. We're not holding into the bear market, into the next cycle. That's stupid. We're only holding till the bull run. That's it. Every single one of these coins, apart from Bitcoin, if you want to hold it longer, that's fine. But so team cannot dump on us. Most of the tokens are for the mining system. Even amongst the mining, 40% of that's locked up for 5 years as well. So that's just, to me, that's bullish because all you're seeing is longevity in the project. The team is here for the long term. Hence why they lock up their tokens for the next 2 years. Hence why most of the tokens are locked. 40% is locked for 5 years. That's bullish. The only people that can dump on you is like the early investors, which is only like 10%. So it's not a lot, and they get their tokens as well. There's invested for multiple years as well. I think it's 4 years for them as well. So there's not much dumping going on. I think it's like 1 million, 2 million tokens every 5-6 days. It's not a lot. But they got decent volume though. And then at the same time, these guys are going to get a tier 1 listing. They've already mentioned it on the AMA. They want to get a tier 1 listing. They got capable people joining their team. Ricky, good to see you, brother. Miffy, good to see you as well. Would love to see more projects on Coinbase, mostly due to liquidity. I think Coinbase doesn't list projects on Docs Teams. Could be wrong though. Well, I mean, Coinbase. I don't think Coinbase does, but Binance don't give a fuck because they've been listing meme coins recently. 20-60. Yeah, boy, smash the like button. I would appreciate it loads if we've got 70 people watching. Let's get to 100 likes because the views are going to go up. Those people that's coming in, just drop a like on your way in. I would appreciate that loads. Like for the top stream. Guest, good to see you as well, brother. If the new recession depression will come next year, how far BTC can dump? Well, look, there's two different scenarios that could play out. Number one, if we get a case of inflation coming back up next year, and then we get stagflation where inflation is every time inflation comes the first time, it's not as bad. But then when the government and the Fed start doing stupid stuff like cutting 50 basis points, which is long-term bearish, what happens is inflation starts to go back up because bonds, this is the thing, right? When you look at the 2-year and the 10-year bond, where is it? The 10-year bond, it's been rallying all year. All this does is make borrowing costs higher, and it causes inflation to go higher. So then, when the Fed is indicating more rate cuts, the bond market goes up, and the 10-year goes up, and then what that leads to is the dollar going up as well. Hence why the dollar's been rallying for the last couple of months. So there's a lot of stuff involved in this. Well, it's having a little retracement now, but it's been rallying the whole, for the last couple of months. This is bearish stuff. And because the Fed keeps signaling more rate cuts, the 10-year continues to go up. And then this leads the long-term mortgage rates to go up as well. Borrowing cost goes up, and therefore inflation goes back up as well. So this is why the Fed is just being stupid right now. They're scared. They said that inflation is no longer a worry, so they cut 50 basis points to avoid the unemployment crisis. Now the unemployment's tamed, inflation's going back up. So then what now? If they don't cut more interest rates, unemployment could go back up. But then now inflation is going back up. So they're in a very sticky situation right now. Very sticky situation. It's their own fault, bro. They should have never cut 50 basis points. When they cut 50 basis points and you're indicating more rate cuts, the bond market loves that. I'll be honest, OORT is becoming my overall favorite project. It's so undervalued. Yeah, it's completely undervalued. No one's talking about OORT. You want to get into these projects when no one's talking about, and especially when they're very good. OORT is a fundamentally very good AI project. Yes, it might be volatile in the short term. It doesn't matter. You buy your bags, you have conviction, you buy slowly. By the time alt season starts and AI starts picking up, OORT will be one of the leading coins because the partnership they have, most of the supplies cater to miners. Doc's team, very capable team, big partners, big companies already utilizing them. They make a sufficient amount of revenue, profits every single year. They aim to burn 40% of the overall supply. So then every quarter they do massive buybacks and burns. So 30% of the profits, which they earn 12 million a year, 30% of that goes into buying the token and then burning it. It's massive. It increases the value of the project over time. That's why I like OORT. What we do with Relio, did it clear now? How do we get our new token? Most of us are stored. And yeah, if you're stored out of exchange, then you have to go in the Discord and ask them how to do it. But if yours on an exchange, then exchanges just do it automatically. Exchanges do it automatically, my friend. As long as you did not buy after the snapshot, you should be fine. But there's nothing wrong with Relio. Relio just had as part of the proposal, if it went through, they had to have a token migration. It's not a random migration where they got hacked. That's the difference. Like, if you get hacked and you do a migration, that's a massive red flag. But if you're doing a migration based on a decentralized vote that everyone had the option to vote, it's not really a bad thing because they got mint new tokens. That's bearish. If they do that, then all the investors are going to think, all the smart investors at least, that understand what a mint function is. It shows that they have a back-end mint function that they can mint tokens anytime they want. So they can't do that. So the only other option is to migrate and add the extra tokens. That's why I'm still bullish on Relio. Relio's always faced floods anyways. Any reason why Sensei isn't marketing the product as AI agents? That's one thing that does confuse me as well. They're sticking to AI replicas, which AI replicas is like basically AI agents. I think AI agents is more bullish at the moment. I don't understand. I'll speak to Dan about that actually. That's I think that's something that they need to change. because a lot of people don't understand. But AI replicas is basically AI agents. It's just another version of saying AI agents. But at the moment, AI agents are more bullish. They're doing very well. But Sensei is fine, bro. Sensei is still up for most people. So, and despite the market, despite dominance being at 60%, despite most altcoins dying, it's doing very well. Is still in profits from when I told you guys to buy. There's no reason for anyone to be complaining at the moment. Most projects keep going down. Sensei is holding steady. It's not a bad thing. I don't really see an issue with it. I don't see no issue with Sensei at all. That's the one thing that could change, but then I can't force them to change that. Should be good to see you, brother. AA, wa alaikum salam, bro. Our portfolios are shaping up very nicely. Yeah, of course. We have, well, in the private group at least, I've given them like 3 buy alerts, 4 buy alerts recently. And now our portfolios are shaping up perfectly. We're very perfectly, set up for a very good portfolio. I have portfolios from 5K all the way to 250K. Ideal portfolios and cater to all narratives. How high do I see tech going? I think tech will do very well. It's having a little dump, but ultimately it's still up from the lows. Nothing goes up forever. You need the dump before the next move. And tech, I think it can do very well. I think if Trump wins and crypto becomes a little bit more mass adopted, I think Tectum could be one of the leading ones. I think it'll do very well. And they got a lot. They've been talking to a lot of governments. Well, they said they've been talking to the Dubai government, the UAE government. So let's see how that plays out. If you don't hit the like, that means you're a Camilla supporter. Yeah, boys, smash the like button. Let's get to 100 likes today. Let's get to 100 likes. Do I think that we're going to have a big drop in December? I think alts will drop in December. I genuinely do think also because generally, Ethereum tends to bottom out in December, and Ethereum's a good indicator of the altcoin market. If Ethereum's going down, just know alts are going down as well. So I do think December will be that time. What's your indicator to exit the market before dump? Well, if you're going to exit, then it's going to be that Camilla wins. But then these dumps are short term. It's all dump, short term. I don't know if you're talking about the short term or the grand scheme of things. My group still has USDT, but we're waiting for the dump to buy. Not gonna sell now. It's pointless. Camilla's all our hoes, but I think she's been passed around a lot. For the next bull run, I believe we can see we're getting solid position in top 100. I even rank it top 50 possible. I think it can get into the top 100 for sure. If you look at the top 100 projects, I think half of them don't even have a product. And they still like concepts. Some of them do have products, but there's a few in there that doesn't even have a working product, and ALT has multiple working products. So I wouldn't be surprised if ALT does get into the top 100. Fundamentally, is literally one of the best AI coins, and AI is only going to get bigger in crypto and in the real world. So as that happens, ALT will be one of the biggest ones. Is so undervalued is crazy. You guys are going to thank me in 4 or 5 months down the line that you bought ALT. Promise you. Now you might think it's chopping, it's dumping, it's doing that. It doesn't matter. The market's dumping, everything's dumping. Everything's not doing the best right now, specifically altcoins. Bitcoin's doing well. Doesn't mean any of these projects are bad. If they're having choppy price action, it's just how it is. This is how it is to be a degen investor. If you're scared your coins going down 20%, you need to go look into the top 100. You need to go look at the top 10. We degen investors have to stomach drops. You have to. I've stomached plenty of drops before we went on to do 100x, 50x, whatever. If you can't stomach that drop, you'll never make money, bro. Especially on a good project. Because a lot of people, what they tend to do is they think a price action is an indicator of how good the project is. It's not the case. Some projects are just unknown. No one knows about them. That's why they dump. And no one there to buy because, like I said, most people don't know about them. But then when the time comes and the narrative takes off, those are going to be at the forefront of the pump. Bro, just keep your lip, bro. I think just keep. I don't think it'll do a 30x. It'll do a cool 20x, maybe 10 to 20x. It could die now, and then they might do something in the bull run, market it, and then it could pump. Like I said, even shit pumps in the bull run, bro. You rather just keep it. Bitcoin retest and break? I don't think it is, bro. How is Bitcoin retest and breakout? It's already broken out. It's already broken out. It looks like it wants to hold and go higher. You might be right. At the moment, AI tech based AI, which one's good if I had to choose you, only one? If I had to choose one and only one, I'll just pick with AI tech, but I'm not going to buy based AI now. Based AI has, I'm not going to buy normal AI coins. It's pointless. It's pointless to buy them. AI tech is going to get multiple tier ones. So I don't get why people are getting bearish on it. They're still going to get tier ones. They got plenty of funding behind them. They got plenty of money. They're one of the best marketing projects in the crypto space, especially in the deepen narrative. They're literally they got the best marketing, one of the best marketing teams. You see AI tech everywhere. It might not be effective now, but just wait till the bull run. Just wait till the AI hype. When you're seeing AI tech everywhere with a data center, it's going to do very well. And they get a few tier ones. Doctor, good to see you, brother. What is your top 3 gaming projects? My top 3 projects for gaming is very clear. It's a OTK as like a mid to low cap. I got Naka as a good safety pick. Good, very good safety pick. Will do very well. And then I got Munity as a degen project. And the reason I picked Munity is because I am bullish on Beam. So because Beam is only going to give you a 5 to 10x, it doesn't make sense to buy Beam. Go buy something on his ecosystem. And the lowest cap on the Beam ecosystem is Munity right now. 2, 3, 400. I think it's like 300k market cap right now. It's doing very well today, actually. It pumped very well. I think it's up like 20-30% today. It's been holding the same place, same price for a while. It's not, if you look at it for the past month, it's been consolidating for the past, in the same range for a decent amount of time for the last 3 months. So it's doing very well. It's not dumping, it's not pumping. Well, it's pumping and then dumping, whatever. This is how low caps are. Decent trading volume. They're going to get big get as an exchange. They got Uniswap. I don't know why it's not updated on here. But they already got Uniswap. So they got DEX as well. You can buy on the DEX if you can't access these exchanges. And then that's it, bro. Yeah. Those are my 3 picks, my friend. And the reason I like Naka is because it's a good safety pick. It moves with the market, dumps with the market. Hasn't really dumped as much as some of these other gaming projects. Holding very well. Very, very well. Pumps, like I said, when the market turns bullish, it recovers very quickly. That's a good sign. They're backed by Microsoft now, partnership with Microsoft. OTK I think is the best gaming project on Solana. And then I think it'll do very well. Which one will give more returns? AI FLT, but FLT is just not good. I don't know if they changed their shit or not, but let's have a look, bro. Oh, it's $12 million in market cap now. What the fuck? Sinks. How you doing, brother? Yo, this shit is dumb to shit. What the fuck? Have they been burning or something? It's actually a good, like, if you look at fundamentals, this is actually a good project. Like, there's nothing wrong with this project at all. But the only problem is the vesting. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but if you looked at the vesting schedule, they had it on the front of the page. I don't think they have it anymore. What they're doing, they got a partnership with DEAI. But anyways, the vesting was fucking awful, bro. Like complete dog shit. I think it was 50% of the supply that was getting unlocked in 1 year. It was 1 year. I think it was in 1 year. 50% of the supply was getting unlocked in 2025. So there's no unlocks for a while. But then in 2025, 50% of the supply getting unlocked in 1 year. But fuck that, I wouldn't touch it. I don't know if they changed it or not. If they have changed it, I think this can do very well. It's a very good project. But if the vesting is that dog shit and the market conditions ain't the best, it becomes pointless to hold it. Better off trading it, I think. Where's the how do I search for the vesting? Vesting or tokenomics. Let's see if they changed it. No, they haven't even fucking changed it, the cunts. Yeah, look, if the vesting is changed, then it can do very well. But if it hasn't, then fuck, I ain't buying this shit. I actually made a video on this. I did quite like it, but when I looked into the vesting, I just thought, fuck it. Especially how the market has turned out to be now. But you know, the last 3 months it's been holding fairly well, to be honest. It's been holding a steady price. Did I spell it wrong? Isn't that what you're supposed to type? I'll have a look at it anyways, but I don't. Bro said, "Do I like Cardano? I hear it can do a 40x." Yo, that's funny. Nice. But why am I getting normie investors? Will Zen crypto 1000x? What the fuck, bro? What channel did you come from? What about Miria? I'm not buying Miria, bro. I don't like Miria. Miria is just too much. I just don't like Miria. The market cap's too high, bro, for my liking. Sings, good to see you, bro. CSen's good to see you as well. AA, good to see you. Blinks. What's Blinks? Blinks is that coin. Has it been pumping or something? Ah, it's pumping today. Fair play. Is it on any exchanges? No, it's only on fucking Radium. It's been holding a steady price, but then sometimes you just gotta zoom. I don't like looking at stuff on the daily because I mean, just look at the chart, bro. It hasn't gone anywhere for the past 3 months, realistically. Will Zen Crypto 1000x? Well, I don't know what crack you're smoking, my friend, but Zen Crypto would never do 1000x, bro. Zen Crypto is a scam, matter of fact. How's that project still around? The fuck? Who the hell is shilling Zen Crypto? Fucking hell, man. They just look like it can do 1000x to you, bro. What the fuck? Oh my days. Bro, this is a scam, bro. I don't know why people are telling you to buy this dog shit coin. It's the biggest scammy system ever, bro. It's like you mine, you dump, you mine, you dump, you mine, you stake, you dump. You know, it's just consistent dumping. This project will never go anywhere, bro. Ever. But I hope you was joking. I hope. Yo, but you know what's funny? So someone actually came in here and asked me, Cardano is gonna do really well. Someone actually told me that. Oh, Polkadot. Someone said Polkadot was gonna do very well. Which narratives have the most potential to give gains this cycle for you? I think the best narratives are AI deepin, RWA, and gaming. Obviously, there's memes as well, but I'm not interested in memes. A problem with memes is yes, there will be a good meme coin that will give you good returns, but then they'll just get kicked in the background, and then there'll be 50 more new coins, meme coins coming out, and then there'll be 50 more, and then there'll be 1,000 more, then there'll be another 1,000, there'll be another 1,000. Eventually, you have, probably like 500, 2, 3, 20, 30 grand, or 2, 20, 30K fucking meme coins that are done well. And then out of those, which one's gonna do well? You just don't know. It's just throwing darts at a board and hoping one of them sticks. That's it. There's always gonna be new meme coins launching every day, bro. Every day. It's too saturated. I don't like that saturated stuff. No, the only meme coins you could buy is the blue chip ones. They're fine. When do you think QE will be in place? I'm not Fed Powell, but if I had to guess, within the next 2 months, QE hopefully should start. If it doesn't start this year, if it doesn't start by January, then I'll be a bit concerned. I have some AP13. Do you suggest to replace it with Sensei or remove a small bag of what? Well, AP13 is, but that project used to piss me off. Even though it's a good project, it pissed me off, bro. I used to be in my comment section, people used to spam buy AP13, and since then I just hated the project. I looked into it though, it's not too bad. Very good. Very good. Fizz, thank you very much, my friend. Did I put with the A? Did I put with the A? Fuck. Me personally, I would not be holding AP13. The market cap's too high. I'll put in Sensei, but I think Sensei will outperform APY by a mile. That's my thoughts on change. I don't think Change GPT is going to do a 30x, but very unlikely. It's a good project, but this is like a 10 to 15x project. 10 to 15x. That would be like just over 1 billion in market cap. That's excluding dilution. I think it's good, but unless they get some tier ones, it's not gonna go anywhere. Anything like 30x is 30x. You're asking for too much, bro. Asking for too much. I don't think this is gonna do a 30x. It could, but the market cap's too high now. It's not back in the days. This used to be a few million market cap. If you bought back in here, you're looking at 10 to $7 million in market. Now it's 80 million. At the heights, you have to think logically, right? At the heights, when we had a very big pump in 2022, 2023 for AI, this went to $200 million in market cap. What makes you think it's going to go back up there again? It can. That's like just over 2x away. Just over 2x. 3x, let's say, max. So the dilution kills these projects over time, bro. And I don't know who's telling you that Change GPT could do a 30x. It's just not going to happen, bro. I'll be honest with you. You have to compare it to the heights of the previous pump, because throughout 2022, 2023, and early 2024, AI has been going parabolic. So if it hasn't already reached at least $500 million in market cap, in a bull run, it's very unlikely that you'll go, past the billion. It's not 200K. This might do an extra, I think it's 200 million. The likely chance of this going past that is high, but going to a billion is going to be hard. It's going to be extremely hard, especially how many more AI projects are coming out now. There's more competition now. And the reason people held this originally was because of the pre-sales and the private sales. That's it. Now that those are going to become unprofitable, and people are not going to hold their tokens, when most of them vestings are awful, this is just not going to go anywhere, because the main function, the main utility behind this was the launchpad. That's it. I know they're doing other stuff, but the launchpad was the aspect where most people bought this coin. So because now that's going to be unprofitable, it's not going to, I don't think it's going to do well, my friend. 10 to 15x, you just be happy with the 10x, bro. Max 15x. Bloodloop dropped. Yeah, but Bloodloop is dog shit, bro. I don't know why people even like that. It's like, why do you need Bloodloop when there's Call of Duty? There's the other one. What's the other one called? Bro, I forgot the name. PUBG. Yeah, that's the one. But look how bad that vesting schedule is, bro. It doesn't matter how much it drops. It's gonna be more vesting every day, bro, for the next God knows how long. Till 2026, bro. It's like, this is awful, bro. I don't know what retard would be buying this. If anyone you see give a buy on this, they clearly think vesting doesn't matter. But me personally, I wouldn't touch this, bro. I would not be touching this. It's too much dilution. It was good the first couple of months. Look at that. There's barely any vesting. Look at it now. It's like the heart. We still haven't got these guys getting the tokens. Seed guys are going to get their tokens in 4 days. There's just going to be consistent dumping in this, bro. And these guys are still up. We don't even know how much these guys raised. I would not touch this token, bro. Stay away from that one. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. My top 3 meme coins. I don't really hold any meme coins apart from Maneki. That's it, bro. I don't really care about meme coins, bro. I'll be honest with you. I have a few people that run my meme coin section, but In terms of meme coins, I don't really give a fuck to be honest. They will pump, of course, all of them will pump, but I think when looser monetary policy comes, I think utility will outperform meme coins. That's my stand. You have to think only a small group of people make money in meme coins, bro. A small group, they share their 1,000x coin, and then some idiot falls for it, goes and gambles on some meme coin, loses all his money, and then realizes too late. That's the problem with these meme coins, bro. Most people don't make money in meme coins. That's the thing. Most don't. They buy the tops. They'll buy because of a YouTuber shilling it. And by the time you even hear about these meme coins, by the time you buy it, your exit liquidity, because by the time you find them out, it's already done multiple X's. So then when you buy, you're literally exit liquidity for these guys. And then those guys that pumped it up originally, they just go move on to another meme. You're stuck holding there, thinking this project's going to go higher, but then you don't realize that those guys, the people that pump these meme coins, is a group of them, and then they move to a new project, they pump that, new people buy those, and they become bag holders. Some of them recover, some don't. That's how the meme coin works. It's a lot of insider info in the meme coins. The only way you make sufficient amount of money in meme coins if you're with a very competent group, competent team, and you get the insider infos. Because the insiders will tell you when they're going to dump. You mentioned OTK as gaming people. How's the vesting for that? I could not find the vesting's on there, bro. I think it's like 2x dilution for OTK to the end of 2025. It's not too bad. That's pretty decent. Troy, good to see you, brother. Guidance, keeping us ready for big. Of course, bro. We're gonna make good money next year. When we get an alt season. I had my eyes on Blast tokens. I think Blast is a sleeper. And instead of buying Blast itself, I would just go buy Andy on Blast. That's what I would do. Because that's, like I said, the meme coin always outperforms the other projects. The meme coin outperforms the the chain itself. What's my thoughts on XRP? I think you should sell that, bro. XRP hasn't gone anywhere for the past 7 years, man. I don't know what YouTuber. Look, I know you're probably new to crypto, my friend, but XRP is dog shit. XRP is dog shit, bro. People have been holding that since like 2017, 2016. To what you said about JGP can't do a fair tick, but why is it realistic for Delicium to? Well, first of all, I've never said Delicium can do a 30 to 50x ocean. So now you're waffling. But number two, AGI, we already know AI agents are going to do well. Have you not seen the AI agent coins the last couple of months? All of them are going parabolic. I think people are moving on from LLMs and moving into AGI, which is another form of AI. You have ASI, which most people cannot do at the moment. You have LLMs, and you got advanced LLMs, which is the basic stuff, the image generation, the voice, whatever. Those are LLMs. And then you got the AGIs, the AI agents. I think that's where the money is going to flow into next. We're kind of seeing it already. And the reason I think, you have to think ChainGPT does not have, other products outside his launchpad. I think he does something else, but that's not sufficient. That's not good enough. ChainGPT reason it pumped originally was because people were staking it for the launchpad, for the pre-sale, for the private sales. That's what it was main for. That's what ChainGPT is known for. Whereas Delicium has a clear product, which is Lucy. Go look at what Lucy can do. Lucy is the DEX of the AI agents, is an AI agent DEX. If you're new to crypto, this is the thing though, you have to think, can these products get mass adopted? And AGI can get mass adopted, the Lucy. Because, if you're retail, a lot of retail, when they come into crypto, they won't know how to use a DEX. So then, something as simple as Lucy, you can type in what you want to do. Tell Lucy, I want to buy $100 worth of a product. It will literally look through all the chains and then find you the cheapest fee, and it'll carry out that transaction for you within seconds. So then if you don't know how to use a DEX, you don't need to go through the hassle anymore. Lucy will do it for you. So it has a clear use case that can get mass adopted. I don't see that with ChainGPT. ChainGPT doesn't have anything that can get mass adopted, whereas Lucy can get mass adopted. It has a clear use case. And plus, Delicium is very well funded. They're going to get on Binance. I don't know if you were there at that time. They had the voting poll. Binance had a voting poll on which AI project they want to get listed next. AI Tech and AGI won that vote, and they've got more than enough money, more than enough funding to get it done. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but the AI agents for Coinbase is Delicium. Delicium provided the AI agents or helped AI for Coinbase. So they've got plenty of connections. People are utilizing them. The big ones, big exchanges are utilizing them. I wouldn't think AGI and AI Tech wouldn't do well if they couldn't get the tier 1 listings. I highly doubt ChainGPT could get a tier 1. I think Delicium can. It's already been, they're already going to get Binance. They're just delaying it. It's already guaranteed. It's just about delaying it for the right time. That's why I think ChainGPT doesn't have anything that can get mass adopted, my friend. People shilling some ass today. Yeah, they are, to be fair, I can't lie. So I hope that answers for you, buddy. That's why I think that's the difference. It's a big difference. Like I said, my word is not low, bro. My word is not low. ChainGPT could go to do a 30x, but like I said, most people use it for a launchpad, and I don't think people are going to use it anymore for a launchpad. When we're probably going to go into a bear market next year. Why would you get into any VC allocations or privates if your vesting is going to extend the bull market? It's pointless. You're going to be holding coins that are going to be down 80-90%. So therefore, I don't really see ChainGPT doing well. If I'm wrong, come onto my stream next year and tell me I'm wrong. But I highly doubt I will be wrong. ChainGPT, we just look at the price action of ChainGPT. It doesn't really pump with the market. Doesn't really do as well as some of these other coins does. Doesn't mean, but like I said, all-time high is 200 million. I think for Delicium it was like over 500 million. All-time high is that low. Look at the trading volume, 2 million. I think AGI's trading volume at one point was like 30-40 million. So way more interest, 16 million. Do you see the difference? Look at the trading volume. It's worlds apart, my friend. Way more interest in this project. This bounces with the market aggressively. And they don't even have the best exchange listings at the moment. So when they get the tier 1s, they already have the volume. This has 2 million volume, $81 million in market. That's awful. It's not the best. So there's one indicator. You need the volume to get on the tier 1. So AGI clearly has. This does not have the volume. 2 million, I don't think is enough. Unless you're paying for it with your own money, then it's different. Yeah, QE. Old season is highly correlated with QE, of course. Well, look, a lot of the times, especially 2019, the Fed already started QE and the market was still dumping. So it doesn't really mean nothing. It's just that it just starts to reverse. The market starts to reverse. It's not like QE arrives and all these altcoins go up like that. Slow grind up. Doesn't work like that, bro. QE will come, but that doesn't mean alts are going to go parabolic. It will more likely dump because of other stuff. I got it from your ChainGPT. Did it? Bro, I must be bugging out that day. I don't know. I must have been bugging out that day. I said ChainGPT could do a 30x. Then I probably could have. I don't know, but I don't really think it can though. Maybe I was being a bit moon boyish on that one, but I think a cool 10 to 20x for ChainGPT is possible. Cool 10 to 20x. I thought the market cap was like 40-50 million. I didn't know it was 80 million. That's a big difference. Well, I think on that list there was like fucking 30 AI coins, bro. I'm not gonna remember the market caps of all of them. From the top of my head, I thought ChainGPT's market cap was 30 to 40 million. I thought it was that low Because if it was that low, a 30x for that would be peanuts. I think it would do a 30x. But now I'm looking at it is 81. It's quite high. Fluence tokenomics still the same. There's massive unlock start February. Yeah, fuck that then. I wouldn't touch that shit. I'm surprised they're not going to change it. I'm surprised some people are just trolling G at this point. Probably. I don't know. Nah, some people are being serious. I think some people are actually normies that comment. What do I think about low trading volume on Tectum? How low is it? It depends what you say low is. 500k. It's not the best. Not the best, to be honest. It's not the best. Volume's not the best, but then these guys don't really have the best exchanges either. Mexi, Gate, Big Get. Yeah, these guys don't even have a tier two exchange yet. So it's all tier threes. The volume will increase when they get a couple tier twos. It's a little bit of a concern, I'll be honest with you. But the tech behind Tectum will do very well. I do like Maneki. I hold Maneki myself, buddy. I prefer Beam over all of them, to be honest. Superverse will do well because it's going to get shielded by everyone. But I feel like Beam will do well. I like Beam over all of them, to be honest. Bruno, good to see you, brother. I appreciate it loads. Ocean, where you gone, bro? At least give me like give me a response to to that. Don't just run away after making some crazy thing. Don't run away after making a point. Reply to my reply. Yeah, most people don't know much about AGI, but they have a very competent DEX. Like you can literally let's just go over it today, but I want to show you guys why I like Bully. And this is why I say AGI has the potential to be a blue chip AI coin. The volume is incredibly high. They don't even have a tier one yet. The only good exchange they have is Bybit. That's it. Everything else is just fucking mid, just dog shit exchanges. Bybit. Well, once they get a KuCoin, OKX, and some of these other tier ones, it's gonna do phenomenal. But let me just show you guys how good Lucy is. Because then there was one retarded YouTuber, some fucking old guy, some fat old guy. He said that AGI doesn't have a product. It's like, bro, are you blind or something? The product's right here. There's a beta version out now. This is how easy it is. Look, I've made a very in-depth video of AGI. They already got different. They got Ethereum, BNB, but these AI agents are extremely good, very good, and they've got a grant from NVIDIA as well. So they've got Google, Microsoft, and now they've got NVIDIA as well. That's pretty good to see. But yeah, stage one's already done. This is where you can just do the basic stuff. Like literally, you can tell Lucy now to type in. Look at this. Buy me $1,000, let's say worth of AGI, 1,000 whatever. Buy it, and then it'll check all the cheapest stuff. Buy it for you. It'll tell you the gas fees, and then you're done. That's it, right there. And look, it's deposited into your wallet. That's how easy it is, bro. Transactions. It takes literally seconds. This is why I'm so bullish on this, because it has a clear use case. It can get mass adopted. This is the stuff that retail likes. Most retail, when they come into crypto, they won't know how to buy on the DEX. They'll struggle. And when they have Lucy, they don't even need to do anything. People like stuff that makes their life easier. That's why I like Lucy and I like AGI. AGI is a very good project, but current price is high. Yeah, I agree with you, my friend. I do agree with you. I think the current price is high. I mean, if you did not buy this at 8 cents, 9 cents, 10 cents, where it was in August, when I was telling you guys to buy heavy amounts here, then I don't really see the point of buying it now. It's like $200 billion in market cap. Quite high. If you want a cool 10x, this will do a cool 10x. But then if you bought back here, you had a chance of doing 25x. So that's the way I look at it. Can ALT get a tier 1 listing? Of course, ALT can get a tier 1. They already said they're going to get a tier 1 listing. A lot of people don't know this about ALT, but they provide the storage for the BNB chain. So the BNB chain, meaning the Binance chain, knows how capable ALT is. So I can see them getting on Binance comfortably. If they already provide the storage for you guys, they clearly have a working product. They have a docs team. Binance, they make more than enough money to pay for a listing anyways. So I think they'll definitely get a tier 1, bro. They already said they're going to get a tier 1. Yeah, they got listed on KuCoin probably a couple months ago. It's already on KuCoin. But KuCoin's like a tier 2 though, Lance. It's not a tier 1. Another Blink's project called Work, they updated Blink payment on a different chain, got this around 600k. Oh, I think you mentioned Work. I don't know what the fuck it is though. This one right here. Yeah. 600k up 2x, nice. AA is the Solana king, bro. Solana king. 25 million. Okay. Looking for work. Oh, so this is one of those work shits where you just rate to earn. What the fuck? That's funny, that is. Rates come on Joe Rogan x Trump. Oh, this has a clear use case, to be fair. Not too bad. It's one of those fucking DJ and raid fuckers. I hate people like this, bro. I hate projects like this. Do you guys remember when the mouse droid stuff came on my YouTube channel, on my live stream, spamming it every 2 seconds? It was like 50 accounts coming in here spamming mouse droid, buy a mouse droid. It's like, who the fuck is gonna buy that? People hate that type of stuff. You just ruined the whole live stream and you think someone's gonna go buy it now. It's the dumbest thing. This is probably one of the dumbest marketing you could ever do. Go on a live stream, ruin someone's live stream, spamming the same shit meme coin, and people genuinely think they're gonna go buy it. No, the fuck they're not. They're gonna get pissed off. They're gonna call it shit. Next time they do that, here's what we do. I'm gonna load up their Twitter, and we're gonna go mass report their Twitter and get the Twitter banned. That's how you stop these fucking meme coins from spamming your live streams, bro. I will get everyone in my group, my public group, my YouTube to mass report the YouTube, the Twitter channel, and that way they will never do that bullshit again. It's the dumbest way of marketing I've ever seen. I hate projects like that, but when they market in comment section streams. I've always been more bullish on AGI to move. Always been more bullish on AGI than AI tech. AI tech's a little bit speculative in the sense where they get, with their data center. I think once they're live, but once their data center's live, then it'll be completely fine. Chirpley's down today. Is a good time to buy for 1k. Was the Chirpley is good because it's DGen, like $2 million in market cap, I think. And another good thing about Chirpley is backed by Binance Labs. That's a good positive. So yeah, I think it's not too bad. But it's DGen, my friend. Don't put more than anything you can afford to lose. That's the way I look at it. Chirpley is a DGen coin for me. It's always been DGen, small allocation, and don't look at it till next year. That's the way you should do it. Could give you good returns, to be honest. Binance Labs listing, I mean, the back end is very bullish. Daishin, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well as well today. What do I think about cash right now? Good entry, not exactly hedging, but has a decent hedge. 80k is not too bad. AKT, what the fuck, a cash? I personally I wouldn't buy a cash. I think there's better projects than a cash, bro. Better project than a cash. I would rather go buy a render than a cash, to be honest. But 500 million, 9 million volume is fucking terrible, bro. It's like double the market cap of and this is a well-known project, very well-known. There's a difference. where the interest is. Look at Delicium, half the market cap, less than half, like almost 3 times less market cap, but 17 million volume. It's not a lot of interest. And the cash is on all the top exchange listings as well. I think a cash has all the tier ones, I'm pretty sure. They got Coinbase, KuCoin, HTX, Kraken. That's tier ones right there. The only one they don't have is fucking Binance. So you guys can see no one gives a fuck about this project. They got all the listings already, all of them. Crazy volume on Grass. Yeah, Grass's volume is ridiculous. Grass has done extremely well of launch. And I heard it's surprising because oftentimes when you get a project, right, where people airdrop and people utilizing the airdrop and they get shit rewards, which the Grass rewards were completely awful. Terrible. People mining it for months to get like $20, which is just a waste of time, to be honest. So, that was quite surprising. But then now it's holding up very well. But like I said, look, you guys should have learned from Manta. You guys should have learned from some of these other projects. Do not buy anything off launch. Don't buy off launch. Right now we might have the spotlight. In a couple of weeks, the spotlight is gonna go, and no one's gonna give a fuck, and it's gonna dump to shits. It's gonna dump to shits, my friend. Just look at the fucking thing. Dilution, 4x dilution, 3x dilution, 4x dilution. Just wouldn't touch it. It's not right now. Yes, the volume is very high, but I would not be touching it now, bro. All these projects come out, they pump, and then they dump to shits. Don't be one of those, bro. I hope you guys learned from Manta. Manta came out, was very bullish on Solana as well. Most people bought heavier when he come out, and then look at it now. Look at it now, bro. Come out, look at this. It came out $2, pumped all the way up, to 3.7, and then dumped to shits. That happens to every new project. Do not fall for it, bro. Don't fall for it. Unless you're looking for a quick trade, get out. I just wouldn't buy it now, bro. Patience always pays off in these projects. Is a leaf a must buy? Not really, no. I think Tectum, I prefer Tectum over a leaf. How is vesting for real? Bro, the tokens, look, there's the originally it was like 75 million in market, well, in circulation, and fully diluted was 75 million. Now it's 175 million. But then those tokens are going to come into circulation in 40 years. Like I said, some of you might not even be alive in 40 years, bro. Why the fuck do you care? None of you should care in any regard. It's like 3% a year. For real, 3% a year. And we're only holding for 1 year. So it does not affect us in any regard. The volume is like 15, 16 million. That 3% a year is not going to do 15, 16 million a day. That's going to come into 3% a year. Is fuck all, bro. So the vesting for real is very good. SNS a must buy, no. So that's not a must buy. We also got value of a real tangible. You won't be able to see it right now, buddy. You won't be able to see it right now. You have to speak to them. I think Tangent might change it on their own. Pretty sure they will. They're going through a migration now, so it's going to take maybe like a week to do, most likely. Anissa, good to see you. Thoughts on Engine? I wouldn't buy Engine, bro. There's another SNS called Sonorous. A pick by Seppo, I think, is going to 0 soon. Yes, well, SNS is dog shit. It's like a music coin. The nodes were good though. You could have bought the nodes. You could have made good money short term, but the other SNS, the AI SNS, is pretty decent, but it's too high a market cap now. It was worth once upon a time. SY, walaikum salam, bro. Cookie Monster, good to see you as well, brother. Very good to see you. I sold all my grass from the airdrop. I didn't expect the price. Well, grass is dog shit anyways, but the airdrop was terrible. But grass is also a grayscale watch list, so we're going to get some next airdrop soon, and it's going to dump again. It will dump regardless, bro. All those early investors are going to dump eventually. You don't have to worry about that. Trust me. Everyone gets happy when a project pumps. Like, bro, these good projects are made to pump initially and they dump to shits afterwards. It's not rocket science. How many have you seen already? Just good to see you as well. Is that all? Is that all? Let's talk about the 5 projects that are worth investing into this month. I think I made that yesterday, actually. I made that in the last live stream. Today was just more like a macro update, elections, good DCAs. There's a few good projects that were looking good. Naka was looking good. OORT is okay, but I would wait for OORT a little bit longer. Maybe like in 10 days, I'll buy OORT. And then we have Sensei is not too bad to buy today. OTK is very good today to buy. OTK had a reasonable dip. And a lot of people are sleeping on this. I don't know why. I think they look at the price action and they think, oh, this is, but then you have to zoom out sometimes. Zoom out on the chart. Just look at it. It's still up from the lows. So of course it's going to get somewhere near there at some point. It's done very well in the short term. It's not, nothing wrong with it. Most gaming coins now have been put. Myria just put in a new low literally yesterday. So then you have to think if something like a Myria where everyone knows, a lot of people like it, even if that's putting a new lows, how are you blaming OTK for going lower? Most gaming projects are dying right now. It's not a surprise. All of them are dying. There's very few that's doing okay. Naka's doing well, still holding up strong. Because Naka's fundamentally strong, stronger than a lot of these other gaming coins. Look at Mavia. Mavia is basically at all-time lows. It's basically at all-time lows. It's a project that a lot of people are bullish on. Don't look at the price today. Look at look, just zoom out. It's a fucking little wick, bro. Look at this, is a tiny little wick that he's been doing wicks all year or the past 3 months. Look where he's at. Look where he's at in the year. It's all-time lows, more or less, bro. Gaming right now is dead. And the best time to buy them is when there's dead. OTK, I highly doubt, you're going to see these prices for much longer. If you don't have a bag of this, I think right now is a very good time to DCA into this. I'm not telling you to buy everything now because it could potentially go back a bit lower. It could go to like the 16s, 15s, whatever. I'm not telling you to buy everything, but this is a good start if you don't have an OTK bag. Very good start. They're going to get plenty of other exchanges as well. Believe that. Do I think November is the last month to accumulate a project in December? We're finding no, my friend. We're gonna moon in January. We're not gonna moon anytime soon, but December is gonna be interesting because that's when generally all coins bottom out. So I think we're gonna see further dumps. Crypto, good to see you, my friend. Very good to see you. Happy, good to see you as well, brother. What do I think about coming projects like Peak, Nilion, Nisa, other projects solid are following the news? Nilion looks interesting. Peak is very good. Nisa is pretty good as well, my friend. All of them are pretty decent, but the only thing is you have to think of the vesting schedule. But all of these projects are good on paper. There's plenty of good projects that launch this year on paper, but then when you look at the vesting schedule, it becomes dog shit. So then it becomes no longer worth the investment. So it doesn't matter how good a project is. If your vesting is awful, you become awful as well. It's as simple as that, bro. Mr. Fantastical, very good to see you. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Crypto G channel. Thank you very much, Mr. Fantastical, guys. Don't forget to do that. Doing that, yes. I'll be rotating narratives during alt season, 100%. I done it in 2023. Bro, it worked out very well. And I will do it again for sure. Sure. That's how you make a lot of money, bro. Like, I caught the gambling narrative. I caught the RWA narrative back in 2022. I caught the AI narrative. I caught these two during the gaming hype. I moved into the other shit. Increase audio sound, bro. Nah, it's gonna get too loud, bro. I think it's fine. It's in the middle now. I don't want to, because then I'm gonna sound like a robot. What about now? Is it okay now? Put it up slightly. I'm gonna get a new mic anyways. I'm literally gonna order a new mic, a very good mic actually. Someone send me a very good mic. You're gonna see me sounding like a different person on that new mic, bro. But I think it was a good investment. It was quite expensive, but it was a very good investment. And then I'm gonna order a new webcam as well. I think I need to get one of those big ass webcams. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, boys. I think I'm gonna eat food, and I got football afterwards anyway. So thank all of you. If you increase the volume, then Archie says support because maybe he's. But yeah, boys, I appreciate everyone coming down today. 1 hour, I think, is enough for today. I don't really need anything more than that today. The only thing, no one can predict the elections. You can't predict the elections. So the best thing to do is hedge against both. Have USDT for the dump in case Camilla wins, and then have be in the markets in case Trump wins. So then you're hedged against both scenarios. You hear me? So that's how it is. Hedge against both. My guess is, and I've been saying this for a few months now, if Trump wins, it's very, very likely they will manipulate the data next month because they're still going to be in office. They're going to fuck up the unemployment data and make it look way worse than it probably is. And then they're going to let Trump deal with it next year. That is my guess. And because of that, the market is going to get spooked and we will get one last chance to fill up our bags. That is my guess. I don't really think, just us going up. It's too predictable. I look at this as too predictable. Q4, most bullish month for Bitcoin, is going to go up, blah, 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 blah. I look at that as too predictable. I think that's too easy, bro. That wouldn't become a market if retail won as well. Retail has to lose. So all these bullish people, bearish people, bullish people have to think it. And the thing with bearish idiots is the Bitcoin will come down to a good level and they will still expect it to go lower and lower and lower and lower. And it's just never going to happen. You have to be in the middle. You can't be a perma bull. You can't be a perma bear. You have to move accordingly. But yeah. I'll do coin reviews later, but I'm gonna get off now anyways. But I appreciate all of you guys for coming down. Drop a like, subscribe. Let's get to 100 likes to stream, but minimum 100 likes. Last stream we done extremely well. I think maybe I streamed a bit early today, but last stream we done extremely well. I think we got to like 100 and something likes. I think that was the all-time high. So we broke the all-time high for likes last stream, which I appreciated a lot. Maybe in a few days we'll break it again. Let's get to next stream. Let's get to 130 likes. 130 likes. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow in case because we got the elections tomorrow, don't we? So I'll be live for the elections tomorrow. Not the elections, sorry. What the fuck am I talking about? And the what's it called? We got the Fed meeting tomorrow. That's what we have. Well, these fuckers are unliking. Fucking pagans. Anyways, boys, I'm getting off anyways. I appreciate everyone.